I remember when I was training to be a barrister, and a Queen's Counsel at the time was talking to me about the areas of law I should specialise in. And they said that you should do corporate law for money, you do criminal law for the interest, and family law is a compromise between the two. I'm not sure that's quite right, but I think there's probably an element of truth in that. But for me, the key draw to family law is the fact that it's all about people and their idiosyncrasies, and the fact that every life and situation circumstance is different. And that's the bit that I love, coupled with the fact that because when you're trying to find the right answer for a couple, you're looking at the overall context of their case and why their wealth has been built up. And that will include different areas of law, and being able to familiarise yourself and utilise those. So it's the sort of that full package that is what interests me. That it isn't necessarily going to be easy. In fact, it will be difficult at times. It will be upsetting at times, but there is going to be an outcome. There will be an end to it. You will be able to move on with your life and into a different space, I think. Well, I'm a qualified mediator and collaborative lawyer, as well as being a barrister and litigator. And so I use my skills and qualifications in terms of helping clients to resolve things outside of the court process through those forums. But there are other forums you can use as well. So effectively arbitration and essentially private court hearings where you can get an indication. Why it's helpful to clients is because it is just better to be able to reach a decision or a compromise yourselves than it is to have the imposed upon decision. And that really is key from my perspective. There's a couple of big ones at the moment. The first of those is an expectation in the court system now that people will try to keep their cases outside of court and resolve them either consensually through mediation, collaborative law and so on, or through arbitration and other methods of non-court dispute resolution processes. So that's a big one. And the second one that people need to be aware of is that the days of being able to hide under the sort of cloak of anonymity that the privacy of family court system used to provide is long gone. So you embark on family proceedings in the court process really without that protection anymore. And that's important to an awful lot of people, particularly to the high net worth, high profile people that I act for. Getting to the end, getting an outcome and seeing clients being able to move on with their lives, that's why you do the job. Well, I hope my friends would no longer tease me about this, but I do remember years ago when my mother had bumped into a woman that used to look after me as a really small child, and my mum is at the time old, but Jo's now at bar school, she's going to be a barrister. And the former childminder said, "Oh, I'm not surprised Joanna could argue with a lamppost." And I like to think that in the intervening decades, I don't necessarily argue with lampposts anymore, or indeed all of the time, but it's stuck in my mind.